Hey there, TZH here with Technological Gadgets, always aiming to bring you the best in tech and make tech work for you. On this channel, we mostly do tech gear reviews, but occasionally we also do tech tutorials to teach you how to make use of the tech you already own. So if that's the content that you like, make sure you leave a like, as well as subscribing to see more content just like this. Are you looking for a webcam right now, be it for video conferencing or streaming, but can't seem to get one because they are way too overpriced? But you don't have to get a webcam because there is already one right in your pocket, and that is your smartphone. Yes, you heard me right. I'll be showing you how you can use your smartphone as a high quality wireless webcam with a ton of controls that beats on any webcam for absolutely free. There you go. This is how to use the awesome cameras on your smartphone as a high quality webcam with a ton of control. And if you have found this video useful so far, make sure to drop a like as well as subscribing to further support me in making tech content just like this. Moving on to your phone, make sure you go to this link right here and download this app called New Tech NDI. Make sure you download the APK by scrolling down and click download APK. And as you can see, download is starting, and your download will start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And make sure you keep it. Okay. And of course, click open and install it. But since I already have it on my phone right here, I need not install it. After that, make sure you open this application up, and you'll be greeted with something like this. So on the bottom right, you can see this wheel here. Click on it and you give you your settings, so you can zoom in and zoom out, which only works on the rear camera, which I am filming on, which is showing up on the screen right now. And you can change the exposure, enable the flash if you're filming in low light conditions, if you're using this as a webcam in low light conditions, grid, which I encourage every single one of you to use so you can frame up your shot perfectly. And then you can use the microphone or disable it if you have a dedicated headset microphone, or even earbud or dedicated microphone, as those microphones will sound much better than your inbuilt phone microphone. And this button right here, which allows you to switch cameras to your rear camera, but I would suggest you to use your rear camera instead of your front facing camera, as more often than not your rear camera has a higher quality than your front facing camera. And lastly, this one, which I encourage every single one of you to click, which allows your phone to shoot in high quality. And in the middle, there's this red button which allows you to enable you to use your phone as a webcam and disable it whenever you need. Before moving on to the second part of the tutorial, I would like to ask you the question of the day. What webcam do you use, if you use one, and how does it look? Let me know all of that down in the comment section below, and I'm sure to reply to every single one of your comments. Also, be sure to leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If not, let's get back to the video. First up, to make this work, we want to download the OBS Studio application, and of course you can choose from Windows, Mac OS or Linux. Since I'm on Windows, I'm gonna pick Windows, and it's gonna download here. As soon as it finishes downloading, make sure you install that into your computer. And since I already have it on my computer right here, I'm not gonna install it again. After that, you want to go to this website right here, which will be in the second link in the description below. And you want to download this OBS Studio plugin right here called OBS NDI. To download, you just go to download, choose which operating system you are on. Since I'm on Windows, I'm gonna download that, and of course install it. But since I already have this OBS NDI installed, I'm not gonna install it again. After that, make sure you close out of this and open OBS Studio. And to use it as a webcam, you need to press that button in the middle and make sure it turns red. After turning red, on the scene section right here, make sure you name it as phone webcam. Under sources, click add a NDI plugin.ndi source name and name it whatever your phone model is. I'm gonna name it Pixel 4, and behind just put webcam. After that, in the NDI plugin.sourceprops.source name right here, make sure you click the correct phone. I'm using the Pixel 4a, so I'm gonna be picking that. Of course, bandwidth highest, time code, I'm gonna change these to full color range, BT709, and low latency. Alright, and you should see something like this. I'm using the rear camera on my Google Pixel 4a. Alright, and make sure you stretch. Okay, I'll just be using my front facing camera, and all you have to do is, and like that you have just added and like that you have just used your phone as a webcam. And of course, the whole point of this is so that you can add color correction filters. So I'm going to show you how to add one. Under filters, effect filter, click, and color correction. I'm gonna just do a really quick color correction right here. Gonna bump the contrast up a bit, as well as the saturation. And as you can see, without it looks really dull, and after it looks pretty good. Alright, and since the color correction filter is added onto this source, which is the Pixel 4a webcam, if you were to go into something like, let's say, your game scene, and you add it back in Pixel 4a webcam, the color corrected image will still be there. As you may have seen in my last how to use a phone as a webcam video, you might wonder why you would want to go through all the hassle and follow the tutorial here. The reason is simple. Doing this allows you to directly connect your phone to OBS Studio to use as a webcam for recording or streaming, which is great if you already use OBS Studio like many content creators out there. Besides, you have lots of controls in the very powerful color correction filter. So this method is for people who are serious about the webcam footage and want to use it for content creation. Otherwise, for most of you, and if you want simplicity, you can always follow my previous how to use a phone as a webcam tutorial. And here is a quick side-by-side comparison of the color corrected image and the non-color corrected image. As you can see, the color corrected image looks way better.